So today is the beginning of our 30-day challenge. I'm so excited to share this journey with you. I have had a couple people ask me about what they need. So I thought I would kind of go over that. So, really for yoga, one of the most beautiful things about it is all you really need is a mat. You don't even need that. The other day I did a class on the grass, and before that I did it on a rug. So, this is optional, but it is helpful. Blocks are the same. They're optional, but they can be really, really helpful for different postures. And then for our Thursday class, I recommend hand weights, but also very optional. So mine are 3 pound, really depends on where you're at. You can use 1 pound. You could use 2 bottles of water that are of equal size. You could use 2 cans that are of equal size, cans of food, cans of beans, cans of, whatever you got in your cupboard. Or if you have hand weights, then use your hand weights. It's been so awesome to see all of you sending in your commitments and your intentions. For everyone who has sent theirs in, I have created a calendar to track our progress. So each day I'm going to post an image on Facebook in the group. And if you comment on that, or if you comment on the daily, just say yes, just say I did it, and either comment on the daily recording or comment on the daily post. And I'm just going to put a tick underneath your name, and that's how we're going to track your progress. So together, we will move through these 30 days. And if you need any support, please know that I am here for you. Allison is a part of our 30-day challenge group, and she has offered us a raffle prize to everyone that completes, and it's from Beauty Counter. I did tag that in a previous post. So I will be posting more about that later today. So that kind of sweetens the deal, gives a little bit of incentive. And then also, if you complete your challenge, I'm going to throw in a year membership to Yogi Institute, which is my online yoga studio. So as of right now, the morning classes, they're already free. So you're like, okay, so what is the membership all about? Well, that'll include any workshops that I offer over the next year and any of the extended classes, because my plan is to start offering hour classes throughout the week as well. So it might be a Wednesday at noon and there'll be an hour or 45-minute class, or maybe, so however the schedule expands in the way that it includes the membership, that will be something that is offered to you when you complete this 30-day challenge, whatever your commitment is. So I'm super excited to share this journey with you. I myself was inspired to do this because as I became and as I started to teach, my own practice started to fall off the edge. So this is really a commitment for me to get back on my mat because I believe in the power of yoga so, so deeply. So I believe that yoga has the ability to affect us mentally, to affect our thoughts, emotionally, to affect our emotions, physically, and spiritually. So that is why I'm so passionate about this practice. So super happy you're here. I have to grab something and we will get started soon, I'm sure. Just see my trusty timer. So something to keep in mind as we get started is be really gentle with yourself. Especially if this is your first time, every day during the week, the classes are different. So today it's called energy, so we're going to move the body a lot. But tomorrow is our Kundalini, it's our Awaken class. So there's a little bit less movement, but it's still so good for the body and it really builds your core strength. Wednesday is a little, it's restorative yoga, so it's more relaxed. Thursday is our strength yoga, so that's when we need these puppies. And then Friday is our Empower, and that's our Yin class. So every day is kind of a different level of energy, a different level of physical strength. But I promise, if you commit and you show up on your mat, it's going to benefit you no matter how much you give or how much you lay off. And that's the beauty of yoga too. Like, I've definitely had and done classes in the past where I needed to kind of kick back. I needed to relax a little bit, and I can still do my practice and be present in my practice, but not be pushing my body physically so much. So it really, and that's where that mental aspect comes in. That's where it's really about your thoughts. So I love this kind of linear thinking where our thoughts create our feelings. So when you think of something sad, you become sad. So think of, like, when you think of something happy, the happiest day of your life, you feel happy. Now your feelings are connected to your actions. So however you feel, that's what's going to lead you forward into action. And your actions are connected to your results. So that's why starting up here, starting with your thoughts, is so important, because there's that chain reaction that goes along. And every day we'll kind of choose a focus in our practice, an intention, and that will be where we plant our thoughts, where we focus our mind as we move through our practice. And so as we focus on that intention, we're focusing on our thoughts. We're focusing our thoughts, which is leading to our emotions, which is leading to our actions, which is leading to our results. Again, another reason that this practice is so powerful. I'm going to get my playlist started because it's almost time to start class. Every day will not be this much talking before class, but I wanted to give everyone a little intro before we got started. So as you come to your mats, come into easy seat. Coming into your easy seat, cross-legged. Now, another thing that I am going to do as we check in, as we come to our mats, it is 7 o'clock, so we're going to get started. So come to your easy seated position. Ground down into your sitting bones, really ground down, and then lengthen your spine. Really lengthen your spine as if there's a string pulling through the top of your head, lengthening your spine, bringing your hands through heart center, close down your eyes. Now, as we get started, I'm going to do a 2-word check-in. How do you feel? Now, maybe this 2-word check-in leads you to, I feel a little tense. Maybe this 2-word check-in is I'm tired, I'm thirsty, whatever it is. We are raising our awareness to our emotional standpoint. How do I feel? 2-word check-in. And don't overthink it. I feel energized, I feel excited. I feel tired, I feel low energy. Whatever that 2-word check-in is, that's okay. Just becoming aware of how you feel starts the process. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Breathe deep down into the belly, fill the lungs, fully expand the body, pause. Open mouth, exhale, release, breathe it out. Another deep inhale through the nose, breathe in, fully expand the body, breathe into the belly, into the lungs, pause. Open mouth, exhale, release, breathe it out. And again, deep inhale through the nose. Breathe deep down into the belly. Feel the lungs expand, fully expand. Fill, fill, fill. Pause. Open mouth, exhale, release. Activating your Ujjayi breath, your yogic breath, inhales and exhales through the nose for the remainder of class. Linking your breath to your movement, inhaling as you expand your body and exhaling as you compress your body. Utilizing your breath as you transition through your practice. Taking a moment to set an intention for your class. What brought you to your mat today? Maybe that intention is mobility. Maybe it's fitness. Maybe it's self-care, self-love. Maybe it is all of the above. Whatever it is for you, focus your mind, focus on that intention. Take a deep inhale, fill your body, imagining that that intention is expanding within you. Then exhale, release, let it go, knowing, trusting, believing you'll accomplish that and so much more on your mat. Fluttering your eyes open, inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale as your right hand comes to your left knee and your left hand comes behind you, twisting through your torso, bringing your gaze behind you. Inhale, your arms come back up overhead. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand comes behind you, gaze is out over your right shoulder. Inhale, back through center. Exhale your hands down to the mat, placing your hands behind you as you press your palms into the mat and open through your chest, letting your head hang heavy, really opening up your heart. Deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Pressing yourself up, pressing up onto all fours, coming into our cat-cow. I'm going to put my hair back as we get sorted, sorry. So you're coming onto all fours. Spread your fingers open wide, check in, make sure that your shoulders are stacked over your wrists and your knees are under your hips. Then inhale as you lift your gaze, opening through your chest, lifting your chin and really arching your spine. Exhale as you round your spine, bringing your gaze to your belly button, really pressing through your palms. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale as you come back into your cow pose, gaze comes high, arching the spine. Exhale as you transition into your cat pose, pressing through your palms, rounding the spine. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow, exhale into cat. Find your neutral tabletop position, flip your toes, press your hips up and back into your first downward facing dog. Checking in with your foundation, hands are about shoulder width apart, feet are about hip width distance apart. Take a moment to bend into one knee, bend into the other, really waking up the back sides of the legs. Let your head hang heavy. Ears are near your biceps. Gaze is to the back wall. Focusing on the breath. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Inhale, look to your hands. Bring your feet to meet your hands. Staying hinged over. Let your body sink down towards your legs, grabbing opposite elbows. Head hanging heavy. Shifting from one side to the other. Really waking up the backside of the body. Slowly begin to rise up to standing. And my head is cut off, but that is okay. Inhale, your arms come up overhead, palms come together, opening up your chest to the ceiling for a gentle back bend. Exhale as you forward fold. Ride your breath all the way down. Inhale as you come to a halfway lift, hands come to shins. Notice my flat back. You want to lengthen from your tailbone through the crown of your head, lengthening your body forward, really activating that core. Squeeze your belly button towards your spine. Exhale as you forward fold. Plant your hands down on the mat, step your feet back into a high plank. You want one line of energy from your heels through the crown of your head. Inhale as you shift your weight forward. Exhale as you begin to lower to a hover or all the way down to your mat. Inhale as you press into your upward facing dog. Take a moment here. So really press your palms into the mat. Thighs are engaged. See how my thighs aren't touching? Shoelace side of your feet are pressing into the mat. Open through your chest. Lift your chest. Lift your gaze. Then exhale as you press back into your downward facing dog. We're going to do this many times throughout class. So we're going to do it 2 more times right now, and we're going to move a little bit faster. Inhale, look to your hands. Bring your feet to meet your hands as you slowly begin to rise. Inhale, your arms come up overhead, gentle back bend. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, really lengthen. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands down on the mat. Step your feet back into that high plank. Inhale as you shift forward. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you press into your upward facing dog. Exhale as you press back into your downward facing dog. So good. Inhale, look to your hands. Bring your feet to meet your hands as you begin to rise up. Inhale, your arms come up overhead, gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back into that high plank. Inhale as you shift forward. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good. Adding on. Inhale, look to your hands. Bring your feet to meet your hands as you slowly begin to rise. Inhale, your arms come up overhead. Exhale as you sink down into your chair pose. So for your chair pose, your ankles are together, your knees are together. Really sink your booty back toward the wall behind you. Then opening through your chest, lifting up your hands, lifting your gaze, sink a little lower. Inhale. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back into your high plank. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Really lift that leg up. Option to come up onto your tiptoes, feeling that stretch. Inhale, look in between your hands. Place your foot between your hands. Back foot comes down to a 45-degree angle. So you want your back foot. We're always going to start with our feet as our foundation, then work our way up the body. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle, so kind of to the top corner of your mat. Front foot is pointing straight forward. You want heel to heel alignment with your feet. Bend into your front knee, then shift your left hip forward and reach your fingertips up. Gaze comes high. This is warrior 1. You're really pressing into the outside edge of that back foot. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you open up to your warrior 2. Warrior 2, your back foot is parallel to the back side of your mat. Front foot stays pointed straight forward. Bend into that front knee. You want your shoulders stacked over your hips, and your chest is actually open to the wall to the left. Reach your fingertips from fingertip to fingertip. You want strong arms here. Got it? Flip that front palm, reach forward, reverse your warrior. So your feet don't move, your feet stay grounded, but you're reaching through your side body, really lengthening through your side body, reaching for the wall behind you and lifting your gaze. Come back to your warrior 2. Straighten out your front leg. Reach forward. Right hand comes down, left hand comes high. Triangle pose. See how my shoulders are stacked? You really want to stack your shoulders. You want to reach with your top fingertips so you're not down like this. Your body's lifted. Thinking about the lines of energy in the body. Opening up through your chest. Reach with those top fingertips. Beautiful. From here, lift your upper body back up. Bring this right foot so that your feet are parallel. Inhale as you open through your chest, starfish pose. Exhale as you forward fold. Wide leg forward fold. Start to bend into one knee here and bend into the other, really getting into that mobility. Some of you said mobility was something you were really working on, so this is really good, really getting into your hips. Let your head hang heavy, letting your body ask for what it needs in this forward fold. So everyone might need something a little bit different. Releasing any tension in your neck and really letting your head hang heavy. Always being gentle with your body. Slowly begin to rise. We're going to point that front foot back forward. Come back into your warrior two. Take an inhale. On your exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step that foot back. Now you can float the back foot, which helps you to build up your glutes, or you don't have to float it. Inhale as you shift forward. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you come into your upward facing dog. Exhale as you press back into your downward facing dog. So good. Inhale your left leg high. Come up onto your toes, sink down. Take a moment, really stretch. Step that foot through center, coming into your warrior one again. All right, so back foot is pointed to the top corner of your mat. You have heel to heel alignment with your feet. Front foot is pointed straight forward. Now roll your right hip forward so that your hips are square to the front of you. Inhale, your arms come up overhead. Open through your chest. Bring your gaze to the ceiling. Sink into your front knee. Press into your back foot. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you open up to your warrior two. Paralleling your back foot to the back side of your mat. Front foot stays forward. Press forward, really bending into that front knee. Reaching from fingertip to fingertip. Shoulders are stacked over hips. Really reach. Flip your front palm, reach forward, reverse your warrior. Feet don't move. Your feet don't move. Lengthen through your side body. Lift your gaze, maintaining that bend in your front knee. Reach for the wall behind you. Come back to your warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. Reach forward. Left hand comes down, right hand comes high. Triangle pose. Now you want to lift with your top fingertips, really activating your side body, activating your obliques. Reach and lift. Come back to your up, lifting your torso, then paralleling your feet to one another. As you forward fold on this side. Hello, hello. Really letting your head sink, releasing any tension in your neck. Focusing on your breath. Again, you can bend into one knee, bend into the other, taking some organic movement. Inhale as you lift, front foot points back forward, back into your warrior two. Take an inhale. Exhale, your hands cartwheel down to the mat. Step your foot back. You can float that foot or have it down. Inhale as you shift forward. Exhale as you come down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to your hands. Bring your feet to meet your hands as you rise up into your mountain pose. So that's our sun salutation B, and we're going to go through it 2 more times a little bit faster. So inhale, your arms come up overhead. Sink down into your chair pose. Really sink low. Press your booty back toward the wall behind you. Inhale as you lift through your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands down on the mat. Step your feet back into your high plank. Inhale as you shift forward. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it through, coming into your warrior one. Inhale as you rise and reach. Exhale as you open up to your warrior two, paralleling that back foot, reaching from fingertip to fingertip. Inhale as you reach forward, reverse your warrior. Lengthening through your side body, lift your gaze. Back to your warrior two. Straighten out your front leg, reach forward, coming into our triangle pose. Opening through your chest, reaching with your fingertips. Coming back to your warrior two, paralleling your feet. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you fold forward. Letting your head hang heavy. Lifting up, bending back into your warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, your hands cartwheel down to the mat. Step that foot back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Inhale as you rise and reach. Exhale as you open up. Flip your front palm, reach forward, reverse your warrior. Come back to your warrior two. Straighten out that front leg, reach forward. Left hand comes down, right hand comes high, triangle pose. Opening up your chest, reaching with your top fingertips. Lifting your torso up, paralleling your feet. Inhale as you open, exhale as you fold. Releasing any tension in your neck. Inhale as you lift, bend back into your warrior two. Inhale, exhale, your hands come down to the mat. Step your foot back, take it through. Inhale into your upward facing dog. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Inhale, look to your hands, bring your feet to meet your hands, rising up into your mountain pose. Inhale, your arms come up. Exhale, sink down into your chair pose. Really squeeze your ankles together. Really sink your booty back toward the wall behind you. Inhale as you open up your chest, lift your gaze. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands down on the mat, step your feet back. Inhale as you shift forward, exhale as you lower. Inhale, upward facing, exhale, downward facing. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Inhale as you rise and reach. Let's move the body. Exhale as you open up to your warrior two. Flip that front palm, reach forward, reverse your warrior. Come back to your warrior two, straighten out your front leg, reach forward, right hand comes down, left hand comes high, triangle pose. Lift your torso up, reach from fingertip to fingertip. Lift your torso up, parallel your feet. Inhale as you open and lengthen, exhale as you fold forward. Letting your head hang heavy. Inhale as you lift, bend back into your warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, your hands come down to the mat. Step your foot back. Inhale forward. Exhale lower. Inhale upward facing dog. Exhale downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Warrior one. Inhale as you rise and reach. Exhale as you open up. Flip that front palm. Reach forward. Reverse your warrior. Back to your warrior two, straighten out your front leg, reach forward, left hand comes down, right hand comes high, reach with those top fingertips, activate the side body, lift your torso back up, parallel your feet to one another, inhale as you open, exhale as you fold, inhale as you lift, bend back into your warrior two, inhale. Exhale, your hands come down to the mat, step your foot back. Inhale forward, exhale lower. Inhale upward facing dog. Exhale downward facing dog. So good. Sink your chest towards your thighs. Take a deep inhale. Again, deep inhale. Lower down onto your knees. Come down onto your bottom. We're coming in to our ab series. So Let's start in boat pose. You want your bottom on the mat, knees are lifted. Now your toes can be down or they can be lifted. Open up your chest. You want your spine to be straight, hands are open forward. Now you can stay right here and you are working your abs, you're building those core muscles, or lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down onto your back, legs lift. We're going to hover our left ankle and keep our right leg lifted. Then lift your body up toward your lifted leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Left leg lifts, right leg hovers. Lift up your upper body toward that lifted leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up, reach for your toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Reach for opposite outside edges of your toes. Rock right and left. Happy baby. Maybe bring a smile to your face. Now, roll yourself up. Come down onto your stomach. Hands come to chest level. This is our spinal series. Big toes come to touch. Press your shoelace side of your feet into the mat. Inhale as you lift your chest, lift your gaze, really utilizing your lower back. Exhale, lower. Deep inhale. And exhale. Hands come out like airplane wings. Big toes come to touch. Inhale as you lift off, fly away, lifting your chest, lifting your toes, lifting your gaze. Everything comes up, up, up. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more. Clasp your hands behind your back. Lengthen your hands down toward your ankles, lifting your chest. Then lift your toes. Lengthen, lift. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, release. Pressing yourself up, turning over onto your back for bridge pose. Heels come nice and close into your glutes. You can reach your fingertips towards your heels. Lift your chest, shimmy your shoulder blades right underneath your chest. Clasp your hands behind your back, lift your hips a little higher. Energetically squeeze your knees together. Gaze stays straight up toward the ceiling or whatever you're looking at. Maybe you're outside. Find your breath, focusing on your breath, lifting your hips up higher. Slowly begin to lower down. Release your legs out long. Actually bring your right leg up around your rib cage into your armpit. Give it a really good squeeze. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, guide that knee across your body, stacking your hips, teeing out your arms for a supine twist. Deep inhale and exhale. So it's okay if your knee is floating. It's more important that your shoulders are planted. This twist starts from the shoulder and works its way all the way through the torso. This is so good for digestion. This is so good for your internal organs, your spine. Bring that knee back through center, release it out long. Left leg comes up around your rib cage into your armpit. Give it a really good squeeze. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, guide that knee across your body, stacking your hips, teeing out your arms. Shoulders stay planted. Bring that leg back through center. Bring your knees into your chest. Roll up into a tiny little ball. Squeeze yourself together. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, release everything down. Coming into our final resting posture, Shavasana. We work all class for this moment, for this relaxation, focusing on the breath, letting the body release. Inhales and exhales through the nose. You did it. You made it through your first class, your first day. Thinking about your commitment. Thinking about how you feel, how your body feels right now in this moment. Maybe you laughed throughout class because it felt awkward in your body. Please know that it will get more natural every time you show up to your mat. Taking a moment in silence before we start our day. Start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing life and awareness back into your body. Roll to one side, coming into a fetal position, and slowly start to press yourself up, coming into your easy seat, the same posture we started class. Ground down into those sitting bones, lengthen through your spine, bring your hands through heart center. Close down your eyes. Take a moment to do another 2-word check-in. How do you feel? How do you feel in this moment? I feel energized. I feel flexible. I feel silly. I feel sore. No matter what you feel, please hear this. It is okay. It is okay how you feel in any moment. Your feelings are valid no matter what they are, because they are yours and you are a worthy human with a beautiful heart and a light to share with the world. Thank you so much for being here today. I am so excited to embark on this journey together, this 30-day challenge, whatever that looks like for you. Please know that I am here to support you in whatever way that looks. If you want to send me private messages, if you want my phone number for text messages, whatever that looks like, please know that I am here. If there's a posture that you're like, Jill, this felt so weird, please reach out. We can set up a call to make sure that your alignment is good. The light in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light in each of you. Namaste. And we will see you again tomorrow, hopefully on your mats. Have a lovely day. Again, any questions, please reach out. Bye, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy day 1.